I wanted to do a step-by-step tutorial on a product that I've been using for many years now to cleanse my skin. It's called Eve Lom. I buy mine from Space NK and I think you can buy it online as well. It's quite an expensive product. I think it retails at about £50 for 100ml. But the beauty of this is you don't need anything else. So it's a cleanser, toner, moisturiser, a scrub, eye makeup remover, everything in one. So although the £50 sounds a lot, it isn't. You're getting really good value for money and it will last probably, I think I last got this at Christmas and it's now July and I'm almost at the end of it, so it does last a long time. The other beauty of this is you do it once every night to take your makeup off and your skin is so cleansed you don't really need to do it the next day in the morning. So in the morning I tend to just use a really gentle face wash or even just soap and water or a little facial scrub, so you don't really need to do much in the morning. So there's quite a few reviews out there of the product talking about the ingredients and how to use it and everything like that, but I haven't yet come across anything that actually shows you it in action. So I thought I'd be brave and do one, bearing all without any makeup, especially when I'm not looking my best. So I'm just going to talk you through how I do it. It's a Monday evening and I've got a fair amount of makeup on from today. So I've got foundation and blusher, I've got the Browsings by Benefit on my eyebrows, and I've got eyeliner, Revlon Colour Stay, so it's almost like a semi-permanent in a way, so quite tough eye makeup. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you that it gets really tough stains, if you like, out of your skin. So it's an acquired smell. A lot of people love it, there's some that don't. It smells quite medical. I don't know if you're familiar with the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream, fairly similar to that. It's a funny looking consistency and colour as well. It's basically just full of natural products, so you've got all your aromatherapy oils in there. There's not one thing that's chemical based. It's great for skin like mine, which is very dry. I get dry under my eyes and on my forehead, but I also get a lot of spots as well, so it's a complete combination all over my skin. And I've tried for years to get rid of spots, but every time I did that I'd dry out my skin, so I'd get something that would moisturise my dry and I'd end up in spots, so it was a never-ending circle until I got recommended this, and it really has sorted my skin out. So on a normal evening you'd just sort of get a little dollop on your hands, treat it like a normal face wash and wash it off with the cloth that it comes with. However, usually twice a week it's good to give yourself a little facial with it. So I may as well talk you through the whole 7-step process that they teach you. You get like a little instruction guide with it, I just thought it'd be good to show. So you get a dollop on your finger here. It's not that much. You make sure your skin's dry, so I've got absolutely no water on it whatsoever. It's just my makeup from the day. Make sure all your hair's tied back off your face as well, because you're going to get quite wet in the end. So what I tend to do is you massage it in your fingertips and it goes like an oil and it feels really nice, and I sort of just dab it literally all over my face, on your eyes. I'm a contact lens wearer and my eyes are really sensitive, and this is the only thing that doesn't sting. So I'm applying it, I hope you can see. It's like a clear, oily consistency, and I'm dabbing it over my entire face. So now my face and my neck is covered with the product. So like I say, on a normal night I'd do that and then I'd just go through the last step, which I'll show you, which is a removal with the hot water and then the cold water. But this is what I tend to do when I'm doing the facial. So you start off with the neck here and you almost massage where your glands are. So the reason for this 7-step facial is to basically decongest your skin, get everything moving, good circulation, and it really cleanses the pores. It's quite relaxing. I think a lot of people say they can't be bothered and they've had a long day at work and they just want to get into bed and use makeup wipes and don't want to faff around with things like this. But if you just set aside 10 minutes, if that, on an evening, it makes such a difference next day with your skin, and it is actually quite therapeutic. So you've sort of massaged in circular motions your neck and your glands area. We then go to the forehead, and what they tell you to do here is put quite a lot of pressure with your fingertips on, and you move from the centre out 3 times. Again, this is all about training. And then I tend to, it's not in the instructions, but then I tend to massage as well, from the centre out. This helps sort of get all the makeup off as well. So not only are you decongesting your skin, you're removing all the makeup. What you then do is you go under your eyes with your fingertips, and I sort of do a couple of wipes to remove makeup under there, and then again it's applying pressure. So I'm just sort of doing really small circular motions under my eyes from the inner all the way out like that. And then you move to the lips. So you apply pressure under your nose and you spread all the way down, almost where your laughter lines are, down to your jaw 3 times. And what I'm doing here is I'm just pressing like this. And again, I tend to massage as well. Okay, then you're going to press hard on your cheekbones, down, like so. Massage. And the final one is under your chin and around your chin. So I go up and then massage here. This is where I get my breakouts. So I give this quite a lot of attention. Okay, so now you've applied all the pressure points. And it doesn't say this on the instructions, but then I just tend to give it a really good massage, circular motions just all over, and that's just to make sure that I'm getting all my makeup off. So you don't really need to take your time with this, and I guess treat this as you would any normal face wash or cleanser. So I do the forehead, the temples, down to the jawline and the chin, and then go up over the lips, onto the nose and the bridge of the nose. I do the cheeks. I go over the eyebrows that have got Benefit browsings, and more often than not a bit of Benefit shellac to keep everything in place. And then the quite amusing bit is the eye makeup. So as you can see, it's all intact at the moment, but I'm going to massage it to remove it. So I do little movements like this over the lash line, from the outer corner in, and then sort of push out from the lashes to make sure the eyeliner's coming off. I'm sure you'll be able to see now that I've got full-on panda eyes. And then rub again. And this is so gentle, it doesn't damage your eyes at all. Like I say, I'm currently wearing contact lenses, it's not dislodging them in the slightest, it doesn't sting at all, and I've got really tough eye makeup on. So, this is the part that my boyfriend finds highly amusing and also quite scary. So I'm now ready to cleanse, remove the cleanser, sorry. So the cleanser comes with an Eve Lom muslin cloth, which acts as an exfoliant. So what you need to do is, you need to put really hot water on it, like really, really hot water. Luckily my running temperature is really high here. A bit too hot. So it needs to be to the point where you can barely stand it. And you're holding it over your face, hot, and breathing in for 5 seconds. Okay. And start to rub everything off. So I start with my eyes. forehead. And this cloth is really lovely. You can feel it exfoliating, you can feel it taking all the makeup and grime off. It really is quite disgusting what comes off. And then rinse that. And follow the same steps. So it's really hot and I'm pressing. So this is opening all the pores and it's enabling the product, the last of the product, to really get in your skin and be allowed to be taken off by the exfoliating cloth. You just feel so clean when it's done. So I do this 3 times just to make sure. So the first lot gets rid of the makeup. This second stage again just takes away the final parts of your makeup, so you can see the cloth isn't half as dirty as it was before. And then the final of the hot, remember it's still really hot water, to the point where you can barely hold the cloth, is the best. The hotter the better. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. Final. So you can feel that your skin is cleansed, the massaging has toned it, and the cloth is exfoliating. And you feel perfectly moisturised. Okay, so the final step is ice cold water. So you want to run your cold water tap until it's really, really cold, using the same cloth that you've used before. Give it a squeeze. This is ice cold, and this is to close the pores. And you're holding this over your face. And you can feel all your pores tightening. And it sort of wakes you up and makes you feel fresh. It says just to do that once, but I like to do it a couple of times personally to really cool down the face after that. And that's it. So your face sometimes looks a bit blotchy when you've done it, just because of all the pressure you've applied. And I will pat dry. You will not need to moisturise at all after this. You'll wake up in the morning with really fresh skin. You will never get breakouts with this. You'll never get dry. If you do, tiny bit of moisturiser, I use Nivea. It's also great for when I want to use spray tan. I can just immediately spray afterwards, but it just feels really smooth. So I just wanted to demonstrate, and I hope that's been useful for you.